I'm bad at Valorant. As I said before, I'm really bad at Valorant. Like, I was Iron 2 last season, that's not very good at all, and that's unacceptable here. But I don't think it's my fault. Not taking the game seriously, not playing very often, they don't make you bad at a video game. No, I've studied this for a while, and those can't be my issues. For example, I even tried to make it so I take the game seriously by every time I take damage, my PC would shut down as a form of punishment. I originally was thinking of hooking up to some sort of taser, but also I'm not sure how TOS would be super happy with a minor getting tased on camera, so I don't know, that wasn't the best idea. For this I used something called optical character recognition, OCR, and repeated screenshots of the area of the screen that displays my health to detect how large my health is, so whenever it goes down, I took damage. Didn't Michael Reeves do this with Fortnite like 2 years ago? Come on, man, you're just like all the other YouTubers. Clickbait here, unoriginal content there. I'm disappointed. Ah! Who are you and why are you in my room? I'm your audience, dummy. You should know this. Don't you care about your fans? Alright. And to answer your question, yes, that was a video that he made 2 years ago, but the thing is, it didn't go so well. He didn't become better at the game, and neither, when I did it, did I. To prove this, I made a short clip of me playing, so let's roll it. Okay, maybe. Oh, no, this ain't good. This is not good. And yeah, this is immediately afterward, and there we go. My PC shut down because I took damage in Valorant. This wasn't the best idea. And as you can see, it didn't work out so well. So after this, I realized that my motivation wasn't the issue here. It was the controls. Maybe you're just bad. Have you ever thought of that one? No, it's not that. Any skill can be developed with the proper equipment and training. Emphasis on equipment here. Consider my controls to play Valorant. A mouse and a keyboard, very standard. The keyboard, it has quite a few buttons, and I've seen way too many ergonomic keyboard videos, so I'm not going to mess with that. But the mouse, that I can work with. That I can innovate on. The mouse was invented back in... Wait. When was the mouse invented? Let me check. Okay, so when was the mouse invented? When was the mouse invented? Okay, here we go. It was invented in 1964. Okay, so the mouse was invented 56 long years ago, and no major innovations on it have happened since then. I can work on this. The biggest issue with the modern mouse is that it's simply difficult to use. The weight of the mouse slows us down and makes it harder to aim quickly and efficiently. And that's why you see pro gamers everywhere raving about the newest and lightest mice. What if I made a mouse with weight of 0 grams? With a standard webcam and some code, I can do just that. And I don't even need to buy an expensive hand-tracking camera or anything. All I need is some blob detection and some image processing. So let's see it. See? Boom. Works perfectly. Follows my hand. And it's pretty seamless, too. And as I move my hand this way, it goes this way, this way, and you can see my mouse and keyboard, so I'm not doing anything suspicious at all. Yep. So you may ask, this video was so focused on Valorant. Heck, you even showed gameplay in this tech video. So you must be sponsored by Riot Games, right? Well, the answer to that question is no. Let's give you a few reasons why they wouldn't sponsor my video. Number one, why would they sponsor me? I have like 160 views on my last video, less than that. So there's no real reason to. And number two, I'm not entirely sure the legality of that since I'm just random internet 13-year-old. And thirdly, reason number one, I've just got to say, reason number one is really about it. But our sponsor today does not care about any of that because our sponsor is the moon. That's right, The moon, the thing up in the sky. Yeah, that. You may ask, what separates the moon from all the other sponsors in the world, all the other products in the world? And that's simple. Firstly, the moon, it looks very pretty up in the sky, but also a bunch of other things like stars look pretty up in the sky. But do you know what the moon does that none of those other things do? It creates tides. Tell me, what other product creates tides? And that's why you should just take the moon. You don't really have much of a choice, but yeah, you should. I don't know where I'm going with this joke, so let's get back to the video. Now that we have a mouse working perfectly with no glitches whatsoever, the most obvious question to ask is, how do you click? At least, that's what everyone I showed it to asked. They didn't even say it was cool. Oh well, but I immediately thought, what is the most natural way to innovate on the action of clicking? This is what this is all about. Of course, making the most intuitive controls possible so that my gameplay is effective and efficient, and I play better. But what is the most natural reaction here? To find this, I look to context. So what would I do if a random armed individual suddenly randomly popped up in front of my vision? Obviously, the reaction would be to scream in terror. So, that's what I did. Using root mean square, RMS, as a measure of volume, I was able to detect screams and make it into clicks. Obviously, the GitHub repo, which controls all the code for this project, is in the description. And with that, now we have clicking and mouse movement, everything you need for Valorant. Let's see it in game. Wait a minute. This doesn't work. What? Why? Maybe the screaming thing might work? Ah! Okay. That works, but the hand thing, the hand tracking, doesn't work at all. This isn't good. So it didn't work. But all the demos they showed it working. It was really just in Valorant where we started to have issues. And no, I'm not clickbaiting it to you. This program and everything, it works properly. You can download the code and try it out yourself. But with Valorant, they have very strict anti-cheat. So they really don't like it for anyone through code being able to move the mouse and move where the player is aiming, because that's kind of a big deal and allows for a bunch of aimbots and things that we don't really like. So yeah, that's it. Even after hours upon hours of trying, I wasn't able to get any sort of mouse movement. It just didn't work. And since that's all, I guess thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Guess the anti-cheat was just too strong, wasn't it? You thought the video was over? Guess what? You're wrong. You see that guy? The guy who was right before me? Dumb, stupid, trash, useless programmer, bad. But do you know what's almost as useless as he is? Valorant Vanguard anti-cheat. That guy thought he could make a complete failure of a project, slap on a light goal for a part 2, and go, ooh, oh, nice YouTube video, yay! But no, we do not tolerate failure here. So give me that $70 GSM board, which is complete overkill, but I have it for a different project. Give me that Python serial communication. Give me that COM10 port. And let's beat this anti-cheat. Our problems before was because Valorant only takes hardware mouse input, and our Python program only gave software mouse input, because that idiot wasn't able to come up with a better solution. So with the help of one of these and some Arduino libraries, we can simulate a mouse, and that can move anywhere we want it to. You may ask, why should I care so much about getting around this anti-cheat? You're using like a $70 board. This clearly doesn't matter much because not many people are willing to go through that just to have a competitive advantage. Well, you see, it's not just the MKR GSM 1400 that can do this. There's quite a few boards, including the Arduino Leonardo. And if we look on Banggood, and as we can see, this board goes for as little as $8 a pop. All it takes is one person with a small amount of coding experience and $8 to spend to completely ruin the game experience for everyone. Well, you see, I'm a good person. That's why I'm disclosing this responsibly and not making an aimbot with it. So thank me later. The real reason may or may not be I tried and it was taking too long, so I wanted to make this video first. But still, Riot Games, if you see this, you should probably try and do something about this, because this has the potential to ruin Valorant for everyone. In the meantime, however, all of you can... I was gonna say you can go and buy these and try it out for yourselves, but I can't really stop you, can I? And also, if you don't like all the quick cuts between sentences, please, you can click off now. You've watched enough, and it's only going to get worse because I'm improvising this entire bit. And now with the new and improved Arduino code, which you can see covering my face right now, we're good. Let's show it working. Ah! Oh, you thought there'd be multiple clips. Well, you see, the thing is, the whole mouse thing, it's completely unusable and utter garbage. But, you know, someone could make hacks with it, and that would be pretty cool. But the mouse itself, it was horrible. It was terrible. It was just awful. So that was just a failure and a waste of probably over 20 hours of my time. And yeah, now we're done. So thanks for watching. Please don't hack and ruin Valorant, because that's bad. And I'll see you next time.